Right, welcome back. B3. Do we play E5? I feel a bit uncomfortable already in this setup. I mean, I'm sure principled is D5, but maybe this comes. Oh, let's play principled. D5, why not? Here, I don't know, does this come? F4, okay. What do we even play here? So F3, is there like takes, check? Do we play queen E7? And then the knight comes and then we push? Or pin? I think queen E7. This will be an interesting one to look at afterwards. Interesting setup, isn't it, B3? Maybe we'll be too ambitious. Here, takes. And then there's pressure on this pawn. Do I have push, or do I just drop here? Like here seems correct. Thinking like knight here, then maybe you can just come in and take. Do we try just F6 now? But A6 takes. Takes. So F6. Maybe we end up castling this side? I don't know. Interesting play. I think I've obviously just played straight into their sweet spot. Blitz, like 1600, but not many games. Rapid, just under 2000. Classical, just under 2000. So now I am threatening to go E4. So imagine we see takes. Here. Do we want to take back with the F pawn? I think we do. I think we take back with the F pawn, which would again renew E4 ideas. Yes, this pawn negates this bishop in two ways. One, it creates a direct block to it, but also protects the pawn with the queen. So yeah, the more I think we definitely take back so that knight can get to f6. Again, threatening e4. It's obviously very well played on b2. And obviously didn't pick the most optimal setup to defend against it. Maybe a pawn's better on d6. I don't know, it's quite interesting, isn't it? b3, bishop b2. I feel like this is a suitable move. a6 is probably fine. Maybe we play a6 and just get rid of this bishop. Maybe it was stronger knight f6 and castling and kind of forcing them to take without wasting a tempo of a6. And maybe a6 is a bit of a waste of time to force you to trade. Thinking like, is the queen coming out this way? Ideas in the future of a5, a4. Maybe I get to a5 and they play a4. Maybe c5, c4. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm not a fan of a6. I think I'd rather have my knight and be castled. So this position, we're down in development because we still got a knight stuck here, which we can now liberate. We've got a damaged pawn structure, double pawns here and an isolated one on a6. But the pro in the position is that we've got a bishop pair. And I suppose access to the semi-open b file. Maybe if we can trade off this a pawn, that might turn into something for us. I'm hesitant to play e4 because it gives him access to a really strong square and attack my weak c6 pawn. Well, then I can play c5. I think if I get harassed, I'm quite happy to drop background here. Obviously, when we get castled, and we've got a bit of a central clump, I suppose. Doesn't threaten anything. So I think I'm fine to castle. There's no taking here. If I castle this, maybe we just bring it back calmly now. Attack the pawn here. I don't think that this would work. So let's play this. And then we'll castle. Got some pressure on here, like if we can provoke this, maybe that'll be good for us. Maybe then e4 will become good in the future, or maybe d4 will become good in the future. We managed to get up on the clock now somehow. I feel a bit comfortable. Need to be a bit careful of this bishop, okay. I think I want a castle. So I don't think that this works. And on this, our bishop does good defending. I'm trying to think, does d4 work? Maybe it just softens me up, and this brings the. So maybe I try and leave these pawns where they are, or do I just try and? This is the weak link. Can I play like this? Let's try to think. Then trade, and then. I don't think so. This. Yeah, maybe bishop there is quite useful. A little antagonizing move, maybe in combination with knight here. Knight back, interesting. This drops this. Ready to go here. Do I want a rook to defend this? Maybe I can bring my A rook over. Also defends the queen. They're trying to set this up. I think it's okay. I still need to be careful that this is pseudo hanging. So this is now interesting. Takes. Maybe you're forced back. And say this is also interesting, but I need the bishop to defend the pawn, even though I've got, even if the bishop moves, I'd have two defenders. It's a queen and a rook, so it doesn't give me the option to take him back. Maybe we preemptively move our bishop back. can I make this work? So there's I'm just coming here. Maybe move your queen out the way to then really try and get after me, I don't know. And land a knight here. So maybe this still. Queen there, interesting. Knight here. Bishop back. Push the pawn. Let's go for it. I don't know, maybe we could have just played h6. Yeah, was this better? Just playing h6. I'm just saying, where's your queen going? It's going back to one of these squares. Oh no, it's not. No, my bishop's hanging. What am I talking about? It's fine. Need to be semi-careful of this diagonal if my bishop gets waylaid. And the idea of this is that it puts pressure on the pawn. And if it's forced to push, I think, yeah, it's right. I just win the pawn if it pushes. And the only way I can see to defend it is to play passively with your bishop. And then I thought there was some line of like bishop here, pawn up, takes. Does knight take? That takes. Maybe I get here. But here. Okay, we don't get any of that. Okay, resourceful. Right, let's just look at this. I don't think it works. 1 for 3. 5 for 5. 3. 4. That. Maybe it does it. 1 for 3. 5 for 5 for 3 for 3. No. I'm left with a no. So this. Can I just take here? And I take here. Or with the rook. Maybe with the rook. Yeah. Takes here. Rook here. and here. Takes here, here. Here. I can take here. Let's go for it. See if I'm missing something, which I might well be. So he takes and defends. There's also some lines of like maybe bishop comes here to defend, but I think just playing d4 is strong. Okay, so I think I just take with the rook in this line. And if something comes, if he takes, I take back. That's fine. If you attack my knight, I pick up a pawn. Or just block the bishop in. Yeah, I think we just pick up a clean pawn here. Maybe we could start cooking something over here or with the bishop over there, but like I say, I think I just try and lock it down really on that side. But I do have then a backwards e-pawn. So this is obviously weakness in my position. Does this come over? Maybe here, actually. That's the pawn and the rook. Check is useful. Maybe this to kind of clear some stuff. I don't know, maybe we can hold on to the pawn. I'm a bit worried about this pawn structure. Like I say, the double pawns on the isolated a6 pawn. We might end up giving something back. I like the idea of check, the king moving away and getting a knight here. So like knight, this kind of stuff. Wow. So that might just give me another pawn. I just jump straight in here again. Attack 2 pawns. Thinking this. Or just this. I think this is cleaner, isn't it? I'm also thinking if by the time I get here, so like if they defend the pawn like this, I take here, this comes here. I go here to defend the pawn. If they push, I'm here with the big fork. So I think I want to grab this guy. Your idea is that you come here, right? And I go up. Yeah, I think I grab here rather than the c pawn, which might give some counterplay. Takes here, knight here. This goes here. I'm also defending this again, so if you... Oh, it's the bishop's defended by the pawn. Yeah, let's just grab. You come here, I'm going here. And I'm happy with this trade. You play this, but maybe I play c5. And that feels actually really strong. I think they've lost their way a bit in the last few moves. They're up 2 pawns now. We have this. We also have this check if I want to keep my bishop. If they go to either of these squares, I can trade. If they go to either of these squares, I can trade the knight off by playing this. Which might be useful. Or I just play this. Oh, this. No, so let's just go here. Yep. Yeah, I forgot the knight also covers the d4 square. So I don't want to play bishop c5. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with this. And like I said on this, we're playing here. There's a bit more imbalance in that it's knight against bishop. And then we've got this weird pawn cluster. I'd like to be able to get my rook to the 7th, but I can't because of h3. I probably want to start. Okay. Do I push here? Well, I'll probably play this, do I? Yeah. Taking or just getting to this square is a big threat. So you take, I go here. You can't. You probably have to do this to lose without losing major material. Yeah. And so I was thinking push. Oh yeah, push. If you take, I take with a knight, and then we have to trade. And then I win your bishop actually. And if this, takes. I don't know, probably just push. Yeah, takes wins the bishop. Yeah. I think we take. You take here. And I think I push. Takes there, takes there. What do we play this? Then here. I think we push. I'm a bit worried about the position slightly. Say this takes, and then we have to do something about our background. We probably just play this. Okay. Or we play here. And here. So I take, they take. I go here. That's safe, isn't it? So check here. And go here. Okay. If he pre-moved, I could have played this. His pre-move would have just lost. Anyway, so now I think I play this. My knight's not great for squares. No, no, no. My knight is currently pretty trapped. But it'll be fine. Like I can go rook here. You can't attack it without, like, this move gives up this square. So maybe you play bishop here. To then play this. I can go here. I was thinking, like, oh, maybe I get away with this. But you probably just come here or something. So I can go here, takes. This. This. That's interesting. This. Bishop moves somewhere, maybe here. Then this attacks the rook but threatens mate. You can't go back. Let's go for this. We might end up dropping a pawn, but let's see. I don't know, maybe go check first and then. I don't know. So this. You move your bishop. I play this. Okay. Bit boring that they saw that. I can play this then to attack the pawn. Pawn moves forward. Or just go here. I think this is. Oh, yeah, nearly. It comes with check, thankfully. So this, and I think we pick it up. Seems a bit unnecessary, like a give up here. Well, we shouldn't be losing, let's say that much. And the knight's on a nice checking kind of square. So takes. Got to move your rook. Yeah, okay. It's just simply to play this, but it's a bit of a one mover again, isn't it? Making quite hard work of this. Okay. Check here. Wait. I kind of like this. Takes there though. Check. Check. No, that's not a move, so let's go this way. Maybe you just take. Here, here, here. Here, here. Maybe it's just a draw. Here, here. Check. Let's check. I don't really want to lose sight of this. So. What am I playing King E4? I didn't think about that. What am I doing? Let me get to that square. Just playing nonsense. Check. A bit dangerous going there though. Here. Oh, you just take here. Ah! No, 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 no. I've got. No, no. We should get these guys going. I don't know. Oh. I think this is definitely a draw. I'd like the bishop to move so we can play this, even if it's a trade. Check. These squares would be delightful. Check. Okay. Maybe if I can trade rooks off, does that give me some chances? I don't know. Here. I think we just have to try and go for a bit of a swizzy swindle. Yes. The knight's a bit loose, but I think would I like this? Oops. Ooh, no, not quite. Oh, maybe we should play g5. I think my king's in a bit of a box. Here, check. Yeah, I think he just goes sideways. I don't have any moves. Oh, do I get Zug swagged? Maybe I get. Maybe he can just. Can he bring his king in? Yeah, I think I might be losing here. You just walk your king in. Yeah. Anyway. Yes, right, let's look at this opening. Yes. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm starting to feel I had the better end of it about now. Yeah, knight there was good. I do pick up pawn. Yeah, this is -3. I should have done much better from here. This is good. This is good. Why did it all go so wrong? Just push the pawn. Yeah. Push. Push, push. Okay. Yeah. No, she rubbish.